I just got back from a really cool mutual aid event, and I want to share it with you guys. Because the nice thing about having a lot of organizations spread out all over, doing cool things, is generating good ideas and sharing them around. Especially because I think our imagination when it comes to mutual aid is really limited. Like, we think of basically food distribution and GoFundMes often, but there are a lot of really awesome options for helping out your community. Just gotta, get that imagination going. This event was put on by Central Oregon for Socialism. They held a brake light repair event at a local encampment. Because when your brake lights go out, you get stopped by the cops. That's a common reason for traffic stops. And so by repairing brake lights for free, we can reduce interactions between unhoused folks and the police. COS got the idea from some other organization, so yeah, good ideas spread. Hopefully one of your organizations can take inspiration from this. Yeah, a lot of people really have a block in their head when they hear the term mutual aid. It's just so non-specific. It's so vague. What, help each other? Okay. But how? How and what? I guess I'll help my friend move and then donate some money to charity. Here's my suggestion. Instead of thinking of mutual aid as helping each other, think of mutual aid as building systems of community care. The entire world unlocks. Right now I'm working on setting up a free monthly clothing repair table at that same encampment with that same group of people. We'll have volunteers with sewing experience donating their time to fix loose threads, patch holes, reattach straps or buttons. Ideally, it'll double as a teaching opportunity as well. Like, if somebody wants to see how to fix a hole in their pocket, then they can stick around, and a volunteer who's already agreed to teach will show them how to do it. Why did my light go off? Why did you go off? I'm back. Okay. Hey. Okay. Yeah, spreading more practical skills and knowledge throughout the community. Skills that will hopefully save clothes from being discarded. And I'd really love to expand this to local farmers markets so that people can bring clothes that they were maybe planning on throwing away. Maybe they can't even donate them because there's a hole in the crotch or something. And just opening their mind to the possibilities. We don't need to trash all these clothes. We can have a centralized place where these clothes can be given a second life. Even if you decide that you want to donate them later, Goodwill is not gonna take jeans with a hole in the crotch. So donate them to us, we will repair what we can, or we will use them for scrap fabric. And by doing the repair event at the encampment, where people will already be, or at a farmer's market, where people will already be, people can sort of build it into their idea of what systems and services exist in this community. Anyway, this was what was so cool about the brake light repair event. It's the same thing. It's a teaching opportunity, and it's a nice free service for the community, especially for community members that may not have the means to take care of this problem themselves. Turnout at the event was pretty low. When setting up services like these, you often do have to establish yourself over time, because maybe somebody walks up to your booth, they didn't know you were going to be there, and they say, okay, this is cool, but my brake light's not out. Maybe in 2 weeks, it will be, or they'll notice that a friend's taillight is out, and they can say, hey, I heard of this cool thing that's happening where you can go get that fixed. Once you establish yourself as a reliable presence, people know where to go find you once they do need that service. But probably for a while, they'll forget. People might walk by the clothing repair booth at the farmer's market 3 months in a row thinking, I totally forgot that coat that I was totally going to bring last month that has a hole in the pocket. I'll bring it next month. And then I'll probably forget again. So it's good to be reliable. It's good to be reliable until people remember that you're there enough to actually take advantage of the fact that you exist. And so that's the benefit of pairing events like these with existing events like a farmer's market or an ongoing food distribution event. And events like these are also great for getting in touch with community needs and unlocking that collective imagination. I honestly forgot that I had this clothing repair booth idea until I went to the brake light repair event. And then while I was talking to people there, I said, hey, would this other thing be something that you would be interested in doing? And they said, oh my gosh, yeah, that sounds perfect. So yeah, Adios, bouncing. And then I went and told my roommate, not roommate, she adopted me, I don't live here. I was telling her about this repair table idea, and she said, huh, the local college has a student-run thrift store. I wonder if you could partner with them, because I bet students would want to learn some of these skills. And you know who doesn't really have a lot of budget to repair clothes? Students. And she also casually mentioned, oh, by the way, my boss is the person who runs the local farmer's market. Do you want their number? So that's why treating these as community initiatives is so exciting. People can connect each other. And as you talk about these things and attend these things, like, new ideas will pop into your brain, and you will learn about more opportunities that you yourself wouldn't have thought of. As people in the community express their needs and you're in a mindset of fixing things, creating new systems, you'll be surprised at the opportunities that are just everywhere. In that exact same conversation with my not roommate, she mentioned, hey, one of my coworkers at the farmer support nonprofit I work at, I don't completely know what she does, my coworker's constantly getting these emails from local gardeners who are like, my plum trees, too many plums, like too much tomato, can you come pick up my extra tomato? But no, they can't. Like, their organization's dealing with much larger farmers. Like, this guy has 50 buckets of potatoes. We don't have time to do a pickup for every local gardener who have too much cucumber. And so I said, wait, yeah, can I talk to your coworker? Like, can we come up with a form email where she can tell them, hey, our organization doesn't have capacity for this, but I CC'd a bunch of fucking socialists who've all been vetted and who've agreed to schedule some time to pick up your cucumber. The more you do, the more opportunities you'll hear about, the more people will come to you with ideas, the more you'll get excited, the more contacts you'll get, the more, it's more. It's exciting. I like it. It's supposed to be fun and cool. So that's all I gotta say about this. I'm hoping to use this channel to keep expanding people's imagination around what it means to get involved, so that we can unblock ourselves. Because for a lot of us, it's not that we don't have the time, or the willingness, or the energy, we just legitimately do not know where we should spend our time, what would be meaningful for us to do. So, if you know of a cool mutual aid event that's inspired you, maybe it's in your area, maybe you've participated in it, maybe you've just thought of it and you think it would be neat, maybe, drop it in the comments, and I will do a follow-up highlighting some of them eventually. Nobody watches this channel, so that might take a little while. Leave multiple, all 6 of you who are commenting here. Okay, bye! See you next time.